First of all, a big thanks to all of you for clicking on this video. I really appreciate your support. Stizzy, hope everybody has a great day. Same to you, brother, and same to all of the viewers watching and who will be watching after this, and maybe who will not be watching as well. So, Armwars happened less than 2 weeks ago, and the event was premiered a couple of days ago. We're going to discuss that. I've already recorded a video and I've sent it to my brother for editing. So that is a really detailed review. It should be uploaded within 3 hours at best. You're the man, brother, the woodsman. Thanks for supporting. Anything you want to discuss in this video about Armwars, I'll give you the results. I'll discuss what was good, what was bad about the event. But a more detailed, more crisp video will be uploaded in a few hours on the channel, so please check that one out as well. This video will be more about clearing your doubts. I know I should have went live after recording this thing, after uploading the review video, but I think this also makes sense. Well, not for me, Santosh Prasad, the woodsman. Okay, Marley Scott, if anyone thinks that Neil would have hosted a match with Devon and Devon actually lose, lol. That's funny. Puking for an hour. Why? What happened? You're sick? Get well soon, brother. Get well soon. Pradeep Bhaiya, fire. 32 watching, 18 likes already. Thanks for joining this chat. You guys are awesome. So it actually happened on Wednesday. I think it was May 10th. That's when the match happened. So first of all, we're really glad that they actually told us the date this time. They did not hide it. They kind of learned the lesson, what happened in the first event. That was really cool. And I think that was the biggest criticism and Neil solved it. So that's really appreciated. Yeah. 37 of you watching. So the event you must have watched, even if you did not purchase the pay-per-view, you must have watched the free event, which was between the free match between Kevin Palco and Craig Sanders, the Birmingham Bullet. I would say that was really awesome. That was probably the best match of the night. There were some other cool matches as well, but if they were to give match of the night, probably that takes the match of the night. What's up, JR Williams? What's up, brother? Just doing my job here, just doing my job. My second job, which is actually my first job. I'm trying to do that. WWE is realer than Armwars. Another thing, I was so sick and tired of the way the athletes, after dominating 4 rounds, somehow magically lost round 5th and 6th. I think Armwars has completely gotten rid of that format. That's also really appreciated from me. I know these are kind of guesses. The promoters may say that, well, that wasn't the truth. Those were genuine matches. But many matches looked like the athletes kind of gave the final 2 rounds away. That has kind of stopped. We have started seeing 6-0 victories or 5-1 victories now. Now they don't give up the final 2 rounds. That's something that I don't really like. I don't like it when the athletes kind of clearly give the rounds away, like Dave Chaffee versus Alex Kodecha. Don't appreciate it. And I absolutely hate it when the athletes try to pretend that the opponent is seriously or really taking the rounds away from them. That's the worst thing. And that no longer happens at Armwars. That's a cool thing. So slowly I do say that Neil doesn't take feedback, but looks like they are taking some feedback. Also, did you see Engin? He asked people to not use any East versus West footage until 1 month after the event. Yes, I saw that. I saw that community post. It got sent to me on WhatsApp, so I saw it there. Armwars is a big skipping job, thanks to the user who provide us with timestamps. I did not see the timestamps in the description, let's be honest. I watched the event and I cannot say I'm skipping through Armwars, but because I skip through most of the matches usually, and I watched all of the matches at 2x speed. Did you watch Devon reffing recently? People seem to have some complaints, but he was actively better than Risto in some matches, lol. Yeah, Devon won't feel the pressure. Devon is a big name. The referees feel the pressure of Devon, but when Devon is himself the referee, there is absolutely no pressure on him. There can be no pressure on him. Well, if he's reffing a rematch between Ongar Bayev and John Brezink, maybe then he will also feel the pressure, but not in any other case. Engin targeting Tom Stubblewin, and yeah, I saw his video. Tom I wanted to talk to him about this topic. But to me also, yes, most of the stuff he does will be covered. Almost all of it will be covered under fair use. But fair use also says that you should transform the product. You should transform the video. And in few of his videos, I've literally heard him say that I'm along with you. I'm going to be watching this video for the first time. Well, if you haven't really watched anything, then how are you going to have the ability to transform it with your commentary and with your explanations? So that's kind of thing. And the other thing is that the other thing that the court takes into consideration is that did you use more than what was needed to explain your point? And what Tom is doing will not fall correct under that. Like sometimes YouTube will give decisions in his favor, but if somehow the matter is taken up to court, then this use will not fall in under fair use. That's why the bigger companies are so strict, so adamant. If you use anything from them, they will say that no, it is not fair use. You can counterclaim, they'll again say it is not fair use, and they are willing to take up legal action for that. Why? Because they know that this term can be used in their favor. Did you use more than you needed to explain your point? And that's one thing that YouTubers needs to take care. But Core Sports, they are giving strikes to people who are using few screenshots as well. So cannot really say anything about that. That's really bad. Pradeep bhai, please tell about arm wrestling training chart. Do I look like a coach to you, bro? No, I cannot tell you about that. But in general, in the beginning, you can train every other day, like same movement every other day. So first day is, let's say, pronation biceps. You can next day you can do probably riser or sinking motion and triceps. Next day you can repeat basic things. You can do every other day. If you're a beginner, you're using lightweight. Phil Woody UK, how is it going, gang? Hope see everyone laughing despite Monday blues. What is Monday blue? So let's discuss the Armwars event. Kevin Palco versus Craig Sanders, the Birmingham Bullet. I think you've already watched this match, so I think, yeah, way too much experience from Craig Sanders, way too much speed. The match was in his favor. 5-1. There was one round. You guys tell me about a rule. If a match is in a referee's grip and there is a foul or there is a restart, anything goes. If there is a restart, they are again strapping them up or again saying ready go. Does the match start in a referee's grip again or not? That's one thing I noticed, that they started it without a referee's grip and it should have been a referee's grip in my opinion. Pradeep bhai, जब भी arm wrestling करता हूँ मेरे forearm में, bro, we can have this discussion some other day. भाई आज ये forearm pain का discussion नहीं है, तो कृपया बहुत बहुत भला होगा अगर जो जिस विषय में बात कर रहे हैं उसी के बारे में बात की जाए, तो काफ़ी मेहरबानी होगी आपकी. That would be cool. Armwars is the discussion. We got distracted by fair use, copyright issue as well. We shouldn't. So after that, Daniel versus Terence Opperman, 4-man battleground. First of all, do let me know if you have purchased the pay-per-view or not. It is not really possible for us to get the exact link of the membership. The user has to provide it. The owner of the channel has to provide it. So if you go to Armwars channel and if you click on the join button, you can join on any tier as a member, and there you will see the pay-per-view matches. $6. Devon competing twice. I think you can purchase it. I think it will be worth it. Revaz versus Hermes, a topic for some other day. Once again, let's discuss Devon's event right now. And this is something that I can really appreciate. Neil Pickup has given us 4 Devon-led matches. 3 on the left arm, 1 on the right arm. 4 Devon matches in a matter of like 4 months. So 4 matches in 4 months. That's really cool. That's really cool. Good morning, y'all. Tell Paul Hutchins Jr. Tow the trash can down my long driveway real quick. But yeah. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks, Prince. I hope you understand. Daniel versus Terence Opperman. So Daniel was really dominant right from the beginning. Too fast, too explosive. Got the first 2 rounds in a flash pin. Then Terence started putting the brakes on Daniel. And after that, that was a really fast transition. Daniel was attacking Terence in this position. Daniel got stopped by Terence, but immediately, within like milliseconds, he switched to a tricep press and finished the match. So that's how he won 4-0. But then something really exciting happened, and Terence Opperman was able to make a comeback. So in the first match, we saw a comeback. Unlike some of the other matches, I think this was a genuine comeback because Daniel was clearly trying. He was trying hard enough. So yeah, that was a genuine comeback. And that's the only time. That's the only time where the opponent should have given the rounds away. And he didn't. Daniel kept on fighting. That was really not the best thing to do. Really not the best thing to do. And after he lost the first round, the fifth round, he should have definitely laid down the sixth round. Then probably we would have still thought that maybe he could have won it. He just laid it down to preserve energy for the final match. That was poor tactics. I think he was not able to make smart decisions at the moment, in the heat of the moment. That's what he should have done. He should have laid down, but he kept on fighting and got gassed out. Probably got gassed out for the final as well. That was a poor strategy. And looks like that Terence Opperman has a great endurance as well. WWE, what do you think of the scene of your show in the end? Scene of your show in the end. Okay, Neil Pickups video where I'm saying that I'm going to snatch some money from Neil Pickup by doing. That was a joke. I wasn't going to do a live commentary. I said that I'll do live commentary and snatch some money out of Neil Pickup's pocket. And somebody mentioned under that video, well, Pradeep showed subconsciously that he does these commentary to grab money out of the pockets of the promoter. And I'm like, are you kidding? If that is subconscious, I've never done anything more consciously than that. Oops, wrong channel. Defense Foster, ready bang. Bro, you want beef? You want some beef on this channel? Defense Foster. Yeah. Howdy Pradeep and gang. Defense Foster. Thanks for joining, brother. Pradeep gonna shoot you defense. LOL. Yeah. Armwars channel. Yes, if you click on the channel, then click on join button. For that you have to subscribe, and if the join button doesn't show up, then please go to browser, click on desktop mode, or go to a computer. From there you'll see the join button and become a member on the channel. According to a comment on Neil's last stream, Dave has serious injuries and needs surgery but won't make excuses. I still have that screenshot. I'll contact that person who told me that he knows what's up with Dave Chaffee. So I'll talk with him personally, and maybe tomorrow I'll give you guys an update. Philwoody UK. Pradeep, I like the times you go live these days. Works good for me. Thanks, brother. Thanks. Whenever these topics are brought up, I kind of start to feel frustrated a little bit because I am a news channel. I should go live every single day at the same time, but I don't most of the time because I cannot come up with a topic worth discussing for 30 minutes at least. Target, so unless Pradeep is a computer scammer sniper, you'll be safe. Phil. Yeah, Tal Paul Hutchins bought the pay-per-view membership that way. Or maybe Mark also did. Oh, you saw it. Nice. Who saw it? What? J.A. Williams, it's my lunch hour. Have to go night shift in 50 minutes. Perfect to watch before depart. Killjoy, thanks for joining, brother. Thanks. I really appreciate your support. So that was the first match of the pay-per-view event. It was won by Daniel. 4 pins to 2. And after that, the match was between Devon Wright versus Mindaugas Dulskas. I've already uploaded the result of the match. So please watch that if you haven't already. And maybe you have. Or you can watch the results here as well. So that match, as everyone expected, was won by Devon 6 pins to 0. But something unexpected in the first round. Devon flash pinned Mindaugas Dulskas. Devon flash pinned Mindaugas, the Lithuanian, without the straps. That's really, really weird. Because Devon kept on saying that his left is fast, his left is fast. It wasn't fast when he was matched in terms of strength by Sandris Sedis. But against Mindaugas Dulskas, it was really fast. Like flash pin, off the go, top roll, clean top roll, opened his hand. The next time, he wasn't able to open his hand, but it was kind of a top roll plus a high hook move. And once again, flash pin, a couple of flash pins. If Devon flash pins you without the straps, you know it is a mismatch. You know it is a complete mismatch. And I expected more from Mindaugas. But yeah, apparently Devon's left is also really great. It may or may not be top 10 in the world. It may not be top 10 in the world, I think. But still, it's really cool. It's really cool to see. Or maybe in a 6-round format, anything can happen. I renewed my membership last time. Defense gifted me membership time before that. Defense Foster is the man. Pradeep's membership is absolutely worth it. Tell me if I'm wrong. Nope, you are not, brother. You are not. I don't get enough feedback from members or non-members. What should I do for the members? And apparently, I don't really do anything. Now I've started doing live stream commentaries. I haven't really made community posts in a very long time. I'll start doing that as well. But I did upload an interesting community post a few days ago. Not few days ago, few hours ago, I would say. Less than 24 hours ago. Are you on juice? Are you using steroids? Be honest, because YouTube does not show the names. It is anonymous. So many people, can you guess how many people voted yes on this juice topic? My apologies, I'm getting a little bit diverted from the topic. 8%. So many people must be saying it just for the sake of having fun. I do agree with that. Like, they may be lying, but still 8% people voted. Let's say 4%. 4% out of 3,000 votes are juiced up. That's crazy, man. Pradeep, you think Devon's left is good enough to accept Alijan's challenge? 6 rounds, Alijan does not seem to tire, but his hand seems to be vulnerable. And with Devon's King's move, yeah, I would favor Alijan, not by a huge margin. Maybe 62, 38, something like that, 60, 40. That's what I would guess in that match. But yeah, I think it's worth accepting. I would really watch that match. Really struggled with the lack of experience against a higher setup, longer lever. Top roll shocked him bad, in my opinion. Yes, that's exactly what happened. And both Mindaugas and Daniel in the final match, they kind of succumbed to the pressure as well. That's what I noticed. I would say that Mindaugas is stronger than what we saw that day. I would say Daniel is stronger than what we saw that day. They kind of fell to the pressure, the big hype, the big name, Devon Laird, the big stage. That's what I personally felt. Maybe they gave only 80% of what they really had. What do you think of Devon versus Jordan, left hand? That's a really cool match. I think Devon is getting pinned for sure. For sure, Devon is getting pinned in that match. How many times? I don't know. I think Devon wins, but I think it's a close match. As close or maybe closer than the Sandris versus Devon match. What about TRT versus All Out Juicing? TRT is also juicing. You're on juice? No. I will be in 4 or 5 years, but not now. I'm surprised someone hasn't made the name Engin's ears yet, lol. You can do that. So let's get back to our topic. Devon won 6-0. After that there was a match between Adam Johnston versus Elliot Eccles. I don't know why this match was in the pay-per-view. Maybe Kevin Palco match should have been in the pay-per-view, or maybe they wanted to use that Kevin Palco match knowing it will get more views. They wanted to use that match to sell some pay-per-views. That's a good decision as well. But there should have been more gap. If you're uploading a hype-up match, I get the timing issue, but they try to do like they had a countdown timer, like in that many minutes the main event is going to start, so please purchase the pay-per-view. But the thing is that how many people are watching? That was a 45-minute show right before the pay-per-view event. So in those 45 minutes, how many people are going to watch that? Maybe 1,000, maybe 1,500. So that is not really good marketing strategy for hyping up the pay-per-view. They should have uploaded it many hours before that, and they should have dropped the countdown plan idea altogether. Now see, the video has 26,000 views, and at the time of the pay-per-view, how many did it have? 1,000, 1,500? I don't know the exact number, but I'm just guessing. So that's what could have been done, in my opinion. That's what should have been done. That match, that was awesome. It should have been uploaded many hours before the pay-per-view, so that it had like 10, 15,000 views, and that many people thought about buying the pay-per-view just because of watching that. I think that's a valid feedback. How about a members only Discord server could work as a tips line too and such? Tips line, I don't know. So members only Discord server. So how do I find all of you guys on Discord, or just I just share my link, or I don't know how that works, because if I'm just starting something on Discord, I would want as many people as I can. एक बार चार्जर लगा क्या? I suggested something similar to Grant once, but he's too big to take suggestions and he hates his members. Discord, if I do something on Discord in the beginning, charger, it has to be, I think it has to be open for everyone, so that I can get some viewers over there as well. After that, that could make sense. So any other suggestions, I'm open to them. So after that, we saw Terence versus Mindaugas Dulskas, the losers match. Once again, Mindaugas, not once again, because he lost the match 6-0, the first one, but once again, Terence lost the first match, and yet he kept on fighting. Terence Opperman did a really great job, although he did not finish in the top two, but he did not make any mistakes. That's what I really liked about the guy. He was giving it all he had. Maybe it was because he was coming off a long break. He wasn't in shape. He wasn't in form. That's why he didn't win the first match. He won the first 2 rounds, so that wasn't impossible for him to do. It was close. Maybe in a rematch he wins it. But yeah, I'm not sure if he's going to get a rematch, because that's not a big enough match in my opinion. So after that, Terence Opperman made a comeback and he won the match 4 pins to 2. This time the comeback came in time, so he won it. That's really, really amazing performance. If you watch it, Terence Opperman did everything he could have and should have done. Hook, top roll, press, everything in that second match. Won the match 4 pins to 2. So the results so far: Kevin Palco versus Craig Sanders. Craig Sanders won 5-1. Daniel versus Terence. Daniel won 4-2. After that, Devon versus Mindaugas. Devon 6-0. Mindaugas versus Adam Johnston versus Elliot Eccles. Elliot Eccles won 5-1. He made a comeback. He lost the first round in a hook. Then he beat Adam 5 times in a row. Good hook wars the first 4 rounds. It was really, really amazing. Would have been interesting seeing Terence versus Devon Fresh. No, I think it would have looked the same. In my opinion, it would have looked the same. But yeah, it looked like he probably could have showed some resistance. But I'm saying that because Devon allowed him to get in a good position in that final round, the friendly pull that they had. So Elliot versus Adam. Elliot 5-1. And Terence versus Mindaugas Dulskas. So Terence Opperman won 4 pins to 2. So Mindaugas Dulskas, the Lithuanian, who, if I were to guess, I would have predicted him to finish second on this card. But unfortunately, he faced Devon in the first round. Then he lost the second one as well. He finished 4th. The guy that I expected to finish second finished 4th in that event. And if I were to ask you guys, light heavyweight, how many kilos is light heavyweight? You guys tell me. Just mention your honest answers. Do not copy whatever the first answer is. Chat spoiler alert. Who's here? Who's here to spoil? Muhammad Aslam? Nope. Is Levance Hook underrated? I don't think so. He doesn't want to go in a hook. Against Hermes Gasparini, he had the option to go in a hook, but he didn't. Against Dave Chaffee, Dave didn't go in a hook. So we cannot really say. Light heavyweight is 105 kg, okay? 100 kg, okay? More answers. 95 kg. Okay, we have three different answers. Let's see who is the correct one towards the end. I'll tell you my answer after that. Till then, 59 of you watching, 39 likes. Please hit the likes button. Let us get to 50 at least. DHF Razor with a €2 super chat. Thanks, brother. Thanks. You're a frequent visitor on the channel, frequent super chatter. I really appreciate that. Let's go to Alex's live and go back here later. D. That's not good. That's not cool. Alex Kodecha's live stream was at 9:30 p.m. So it's been 1 hour 30 minutes. He's not finished. What? What's happening? Alex is doing live with SG Records. 1 hour 20 minutes he's been going on. So that's the point, guys. 105, 195, 95, 105. We don't know. They were saying light heavyweight. I don't think they mentioned the weights. I need to know what a light heavyweight is. I don't know what it is. They did not mention the weight caps even in the Kevin Palco versus Craig Sanders match. I still don't know at what weight cap that match was. I don't know what your lightweight category is. I don't know what your heavyweight or light heavyweight category is. So you must mention the weights, in my opinion. Or did I somehow magically miss it? Did they mention what was the weight for the matches? That's one feedback. Please mention the weights. You can create a Discord server and have different channels too. Entry level accessible to the general public and extras ones for member modes. So how do I add you to those extra channels? Like if I drop a link or something to that, can you straight away join on Discord if I drop a link in the members only section? A lot of possibilities, but it's just a thought. Other suggestions, I got this one. I'll look into Discord. I downloaded Discord. No, I downloaded Twitch once, Twitch, to see what's up there. And I searched arm wrestling and it literally showed nothing. It literally showed nothing. You can create special roles for certain users. Pradeep should definitely investigate Twitch and Discord. Arm wrestling is so late to the game. I can help you out if you decide to try. Okay. Now that makes it interesting. A lot of possibilities, but it's just a thought. Okay. Alex has finished. Thanks. But nobody really dropped. I still had that same 16 number of viewers watching. So that's cool. Jordan versus Sandris prediction. I think Sandris is going to take that match. Left-handed, I would have favored Jordan Sonov in that match. Sandris takes it, I think. Mario saying, hello, brother. Armwars open weight, super heavyweight starts at 110 kilos, I think. Actually, so lightweight is maybe... No, there is not a sport in this world, not a league in this world, not a sport, nothing, where a 95 kg guy is a lightweight. That's just not possible. I just came from Alex. Cool. That's pretty obvious to super chat with the pens to leave for another live stream. Pretty devious, okay, to super chat. Yeah, that was not cool. Arm Wars, but nobody left, so that's cool. Arm Wars open weight. Devonlet versus Alijan Muratov, who would... Timmy Turner, I once again saw you talking shit about me in Neil Pickup's chat. Pradeep always says that every match is a mismatch. When did I say that, bro? If you want to talk crap, then talk crap in front of me. Give me examples. When did I say that? Or don't talk shit. Nenad, in sumo 95 kg is flyweight. I've always been supportive, always been like really... now I've stopped reading the comments, but now always like Timmy's comments, everything. Always like his comments on my channel, but somehow he talks shit about me on others' channel. Examples. Give me examples. Usually my predictions are better than most. Usually. The rate is going down right now, but because it is. Yeah, I'm saying that it is a mismatch. All right. So what was next? What was next? I tried something new. I'm trying to create a series from now, and I'll need your feedback where I rate the events out of 5. So I used 10 metrics this time. I need to know what are the most important things that on which a event should be rated. And my metrics were, I'll read your super chat in a minute. Video quality, audio quality, and commentary is different as of now. So video, audio, commentary, matchmaking, how good the matches were, level of matches, the level of athletes that you are inviting, refereeing, that's important as well, and ease of buying and watching the pay-per-view, how easily can people buy and watch, the watching experience, value for money, pre-match hype, and also post-match hype. So I quickly had these 10 different aspects on which I rated Armwars event, and you'll see that in the video only. I think you'll see that in the video. Timmy Turner hates Pradeep for years. Yeah, TT is a snake. Come on, guys. I just need examples. That match has not even happened. Bro, give me some examples. Dave Chaffee versus Morozov is a mismatch. And guess what? 90% of the community said that. 90% of the community said that. Why don't you mention the other examples where everyone was saying Khalid versus Larry is a mismatch, and I kept on saying that Khalid is going to destroy Larry Wheels? Why didn't you mention that? Why didn't you mention when everybody kept on saying that Schoolboy versus Khalid is a mismatch, Schoolboy will destroy Khalid, and I said that it is the other way around. Khalid is going to beat Schoolboy. Why aren't you mentioning those points? When people were saying that Dave Chaffee is going to beat Hermes Gasparini, and I said it is a mismatch, Hermes will win 3-0. I'm not sure if I said a mismatch, but I clearly said 3-0. Why didn't you say that then that it is a mismatch? Yardolot Sarabhai performed so well in that. You gave me one example. You have given me one example, and you mentioned this same example on that stream as well. So how many predictions have I done till now? Like probably 200, and Timmy Turner can come up with one example where I said the match is a mismatch and it wasn't. And then he goes on to say on Neil Pickup's live stream, and he doesn't even read your chat, bro. Why would you even write there? Was it for Neil to read, or was it for the viewers to read? Because he doesn't read your chat. I do. Did I say it is a mismatch? Zaranov? I'm not sure. I did say that that what's his name? Arif Artem will win 3-0. But I also said there is a small possibility that Zaranov can force the match in a hook. I did clearly say that. I may have said that it is a mismatch, but I did also say that there is a possibility that Zaranov can force the match in a hook and win it like the other matches he has won with a comeback. And I even mentioned that he can possibly, there's a small chance that he can do that in the final round. I did say that. Pradeep Timmy argues for the sake of discord, not for honest discourse. In short, he disagrees just to be a prick. Not my fault. You label everything a mismatch and frequently are wrong. Nope. You gave 2 examples, and this one it was almost a mismatch. Like still till now people are saying that the referees kind of screwed that match up. I haven't said it personally, but that was almost a mismatch. Everybody was saying, once again, everyone, you're telling this about me, and you're giving the examples that 90% of the community was saying it is a mismatch. Give me one name who predicted Zaranov to win this match. Give me one name who predicted Morozov is going to beat Dave Chaffee. You're giving examples where I predicted what 90% of the arm wrestling community predicted, or more than, or about that much. How's your training going on? Are the weights going up? The weights are going down, bro. The weights are going down. Can Morozov able to take Vitali if the match happen? Usually I don't say many times like it is for this East versus West event. I'm still not sure if I said that it is a mismatch. About 2 matches I do clearly remember. I said multiple times that Daniel Prokopchuk's match is a mismatch. I said multiple times that Brendan Alcesser versus David Samusha is a mismatch. I do remember about these 2, and maybe I said about Arif versus Zaranov as well. So bro, your dumb logic, once again, Timmy Turner, doesn't make any sense. This time, probably, I'm not still not sure I said if it is a mismatch or not. Then I said 3 matches are going to be mismatches if I listen to you. And 2 of them, guess what, were mismatches. So that's still a 66% prediction in the field of mismatches. 66% prediction. Why don't you mention that? That's just simply just hating. Why didn't you say that Pradeep said 3 matches are going to be mismatches and wow, magically one of them was not a mismatch? So Pradeep is a terrible predictor. He keeps on saying that the matches are mismatches. That's disappointing. Disappointing, man. I have never been in the chat. There has never been a person with whom I've been mad at. On, I think. Yeah, that's the right word. Timmy, congratulations. You're the first man that was able to force me to be mad on a person in the chat. What's going on here, Stacks? देख ले किसी और तरीके से भेज दे. What are your thoughts on Daniel Lundqvisten? He performed well, and kind of ran into some gas tank issues in the final match. You know, we all have been in that situation. Maybe for me, that situation was in while I was sprinting 100 meters, and like your legs and arms kind of get totally pumped up even before the go, and you literally couldn't do anything. That's what I felt happened with him in the match against Devon Laird. Not saying that he could have done anything otherwise, but yeah, that's what happened there. Totia will also be in that category. Okay. वो सेंड होने में थोड़ी दिक्कत हो रही थी. मैं भेज रहा हूँ दोबारा कर ली थी रिकॉर्ड. So I recorded a 13-minute review on Armwars, and I connected this wire. This wire is different. It's for the laptop, and I have another wire. This one is for my phone on which I recorded the video, and I forgot to connect it, so I had to record that once again. Pradeep is better than this Timmy. Is Pradeep versus Timmy Turner? I don't know how strong he is. If he arm wrestles, then probably he would beat me. If he arm wrestles, then he would beat me. Pradeep, how's your training going on? Or like if he's my size. If he arm wrestles a little bit and if he's smaller, then I can make it a match. Shoulders looking broad. Okay. Arthur Makarov. You said it's a mismatch, which turned out to be wrong. You hurt the events by labeling mismatches as mismatches, which frequently is inaccurate. Once again, that's a dumb statement. I literally showed you. If I said 3 are going to be mismatches and 2 were mismatches, then it's a 66% prediction. A 66% correct prediction cannot be called frequent inaccuracy. You are inaccurate with your statement, brother. You are inaccurate. Why is it so difficult for you to understand? Over your again false predictions. At this point, I just should stop reading to your dumb comments, man. Fight me at 80 kg. How did we get on hitting on Timmy? Okay. Timmy says that if you say 3 matches are going to be mismatches and only 2 of them are mismatches, you're hurting the pay-per-view, you are always inaccurate, you're a terrible predictor, and you think every single match in this world is a mismatch. If you think that 9 out of 12 matches were mismatches at East versus West, and I said 3 of them are going to be mismatches, 2 of them were, and those predictions were horrible. Pradeep versus Timmy super match. Voted king of the table. He literally doesn't have anything to say here. That's why he keeps on going on to other channels to talk shit about me, because then there is nobody to respond to him. And when I respond to him, he just has that one same thing to repeat again and again that I've already answered many times. King of the table. Bottom 8. Now, if you will excuse me, I've got better things. Get out of here, bro. Get out of here. Better things. Idiot. Timmy with the world crushing mic drop edit. Okay, let's get back to Arm Wars. Video quality. I think I can discuss the ratings here. So what are the topics that I should discuss or give the ratings on? I want to create it as a fix, like a series or thing where I rate the events based off things. I mentioned the 10 topics. What is most important to you? Maybe I find some new topic. I've already added 10 points. Should there be 5 points or 10 points on out of which I get the rating? He's going on. Always then. I'm back. Replay quality. Yeah, replay quality. I did discuss this. It wasn't a separate topic, but I initially had it as a separate topic, but then I kind of mixed it with others, and replay was kind of an issue for me. They were showing the athletes talking with each other, discussing strategies, rubbing their forearms on a bigger screen. Replays were for most of the time on a smaller screen, and the replays at some point were super slow. I was watching the event at 2x speed, and the replays still felt in super slow motion. Not slow motion, super slow motion. That's what I felt. And that was kind of weird. Replays shouldn't be like so slow. Like, we are not trying to try to spot a false start or a micro elbow foul like that. And I think the replays should have been on a slightly bigger screen. There could have been commentary over the replays. They mixed to save time. I know, like, they have limited time, so they kind of mix those two things together. Replays on this side of the screen, and the athletes discussing things with their cornermen on left side of the screen. Levan into identifying as a Western, yet Roman. Tell Paul Hutchins desperately wants that. Timmy Top rolled himself out of Pradeep live. Levan 6, so Devon now? Yes, I think he can. He may be able to do that. I don't know, man, if what would have happened if Devon did not get injured. I don't know, but most likely the result would have been same. Most likely. Hey there, chat. Hello, Pradeep brother. Hello. Hello, brother. Replay quality. Alright, then I'm back. LOL. Friends, it's okay. This is just a sport at the end of the day. I've always invited people who talk shit here. But to talk like good things on my channel and talk shit always, like without a break, always talk shit about me on others, that's kind of bad. Then just go to the other channel. Why do you need to come here? I would never White Knight Pradeep. I don't even like him. LOL. Barco GD 5. I love AOC. Badamate. Devon, yeah, had run trash out. What's that? Okay, you. Will arm wrestling ever be able to figure its rules? That's the unfortunate situation, man. That's the unfortunate situation. Phil Woody UK. Pradeep, I think Devon had another right arm match coming on Armwars soon. Why haven't they announced it yet? Nenad, I love the sport from you. Okay, great. Timmy Turner is right. Jay Gonia. Okay, that's cool to hear. Yogesh Kumar. Hi, SG Records just watched live with Alex. I'll watch it after I finish this live, brother. Audio commentary, matchmaking, level of matches, refereeing. Refereeing is a very important part. Post-match hype. I'm not sure if this should be included in that. Pradeep, are you still a fan of Devon? Big fan, huge fan. Most important person in the arm wrestling world. Most important. How can you not be a fan of Devon? There can be 2 or maximum 3 things that I don't like about Devon out of 10, I would say. So still a 7.5 out of 10. So how can I not be a fan of that person? Pradeep, will you collaborate with Grand Diet like Timmy Turner? He's still a cool guy. Mentions some insightful things, or used to mention some insightful things, or maybe still does. I'm not really reading the comments right now. But yeah. Grant details. I'm not a fan of Devon, but it's not news. Grant diet is wrong or details is wrong. I'm not sure what you're trying to say. How smooth An event was ran like the organization backstage. The competitors will give the best feedback on this, I assume. The event was cool, but did you guys notice, if you purchase the pay-per-view, did you guys notice the significant quality drop in the pay-per-view versus the free event that we got to watch? That was in 1080p. The pay-per-view was in 720p, and 720p was also looking like it was slightly looking below 720p. They clearly had awesome cameras, but maybe they weren't able to figure out how to premiere 1080p on YouTube. Something like that. Something clearly happened there. Throwing a whooping on that Juju guy in Jiu-Jitsu and wrestling. Okay, Jujimufu, and of course arm wrestling. Pradeep, don't you think Devon left-hand matches were useless as it could be with some top 10 to check Devon's level these days? Yeah, way too easy. That's why matchmaking, I gave it like a 2 or 2.5 out of 5. Devon is a great person to hang with, but not to his opponent at arm wrestling table. I don't think buying pay-per-view for these matches would be worth. Pradeep, you should have a variety show called Pradeep and Friends and have other personalities on like Grant. That's a cool idea. But in a place, we are in a place, if I've said 8 positive things, like 8 times I've mentioned somebody's name, and 10 times I mentioned somebody's name, 8 of them were positive, 2 of them were negative, they'll only look at those 2 things. Pradeep, did you ever discuss distorted audio before East versus West match? Distorted audio, I personally didn't feel, maybe because I don't even hear audio at East versus West. I'm always doing live commentary, and when I watch the matches afterwards, I don't think I felt an audio problem. Like the audio for East versus West 2 and 3, that I think both of them were horrible, like really bad. But since 4, the audio has been perfect. I'm from Albania. Okay, I was raised in Greece and now I live in Germany. Okay, brother, that's cool. Sometimes I buy a pay-per-view if extra cash, if I'm not interested in it. Okay, extra cash, that's cool. So guys, overall Armwars event, my rating, how much, like, make a guess, how much do you think I gave it out of 5? The video will be uploaded soon, detailed review. Can you guys make a guess? Man, I think I missed that super chat from DHF Fraser. Sorry, but it's hard to follow 2 lies. Okay. Travis' voice was fading in and out right before the grip up of. Yeah. Now I see what you're saying. I too noticed that. 2.5. Johnny is saying 4 out of 5. Philwoody UK is saying Armwars is always 1 out of 5 because it's pre-recorded. But they didn't project it as a live feel this time, so that was good improvement. Harvey Weinstein 2, yeah. 3.6. Jan is saying there's no excitement for me. I'm guessing Travis was doing a lot of hollering before the event, so lost his voice. Current favorite arm wrestler still Hermes Gasparini. Pradeep, who is the most likely to push arm wrestling to Olympics? Engin? No. Engin is in the professional side. I don't think he used to do, but I don't think Engin has much to do with the amateur side right now. India is doing its job. India is doing good in that scene, and WAF is doing good. I'm not sure who it's going to be. So I gave it 3.5 out of 5. That's what I gave, and I think I was kind of being generous when I gave 2.5 out of 5 to the matchmaking, because some of the matches were good. But Devon's match should have gotten most weightage when we talk about matchmaking and everything, basically. So that was a huge mismatch, and it was like we knew that it is going to be a mismatch. Dave Chaffee versus Revaz Lutidze. Yeah, nobody knew that it is going to be a mismatch. But this one, everybody knew. So that was that should deduct a lot of marks. If I was being strict, the event probably would have gotten like a 3.1 to me. Neil says pre-recorded is better than live. No, it isn't. That he's planning a comeback, says he'll crush Levan, defense Foster. I did make a poll, Artem Morozov versus Prime Travis Bagent, and 55% people voted for Travis. I sent him that screenshot. Pradeep's still on the pasta train. Big Daddy Jaddy might wreck that train though. Really difficult, really difficult. Pradeep, I just can't get on with Armwars because it was recorded weeks ago. Yeah, I think 10th of May. 10th of May is when it happened. One thing they need to fix is East versus West is the replay duration. There is enough time between rounds to show most of the round rather than just the pin. Yeah, I do agree. I do agree with that. Replays were an issue in the Armwars event as well. Production is the best. Nah, I wouldn't say it is the best. I wouldn't say it is the best Philbody UK. I'm guessing that you're saying it because you are from UK. Your name says it all. I prefer live experience in person. Yeah, from that point of view, maybe you can say that. Travis trash talking. Any good opponent for Alan Zoloev? Alan Zoloev versus Daniel Prokopchuk on the left arm. I think Engin was talking about this event. So
yes, microphone got knocked off. So Engin has almost announced all of the matches. Only one match,
and wait a second. And still no Russian this time. He was talking about Alan Zoloev, and he did invite Russian, Vitaly Laletin, East versus West 6. But why no Russians in East versus West 7? Like, what's the issue? I don't get it. There are many. Ivan Matushenko? Oh, Ivan Matushenko. Where is Ivan competing? East versus West 8 or 9? 9. Yep. East versus West 9. But East versus West 8 does not have a single Russian. That's strange. Bacho match got cancelled, right? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. Do you arm wrestle? There was an arm wrestling tournament last month in Tirana, Albania, where a lot of Macedonians participated. Nope, I don't arm wrestle right now. Nobody's near me and no tournaments near me. There was one tournament about almost 100 miles, a little bit less than that, 90 miles from me. I thought about going there, but then the weight classes were like 80. It was like something weird. 80 plus. Just 80 plus weight class, 80 kilos plus. And I was like, man, it would have been better for me to be in the heavier weight class if there is one more weight class above me, because in India the competition is easier in the heavier weight classes. Not enough people to compete, and not the level is also not high enough. But not that way when everybody is competing in the same class. Alan Zoloev versus Bacho, no, mismatch. Bacho would beat him, as Alan defeated Bogoslov in hook. Bogoslov was really tired after a war against Krasimir and another war. He had a couple of wars before that. That's why Alan Zoloev beat him. Do you think Engin should invite India just because of sheer numbers of views? Bro, Rahul Paniker has been requested to Engin at least 20-30 times. And he keeps on saying that Rahul Paniker needs to win at least WAF. Why? Can anybody ask Engin why he needs to win WAF? Which WAF has Derek Smith won? Which WAF has Lachlan Adair won? Or which WAF has Mike Aiello won? That's the question. Like, why isn't Rahul Paniker there? And Rahul is going to generate more views than Mike Aiello, than Derek Smith. So what's going on? What's going on there? If Rahul Paniker wins, you upload that round in a short, and that's going to get 10 million views. How is that not good for business? How is that not good for business? Tell me. That tournament TN Adam was talking about, the buzz is very close to me. Okay, Tennessee. Defense. For the sake of views and growing East versus West, Engin is looking at the event only as the number of pay-per-view sales, and he knows that Indians don't buy enough pay-per-views. But even if they don't buy like enough, still I would say Rahul would still sell more pay-per-views than Michael or Derek Smith. Rahul should be there for sure. Rahul would be, and he won bronze in this year's WAF. Two of the Kazakh guys just flash pressed him right to the pad. But if millions watch on YouTube, it makes up for it. Yeah, the future audience, the bigger the audience that Engin is going to get, that is really awesome, man. Really awesome. I think this is one of the worst decisions on his part to not invite Rahul Paniker. Rahul Paniker versus Akimbo 69. Make it happen, man. Like, what else can you ask for? That's the coolest match that can possibly happen. Who should he pull if he gets invited? I just answered it. Akimbo. Andrea Jekvaldaze. Pradeep, you should do an interview with Rahul, having him explain what he has been up to and emphasize that Engin is blackballing him. I already had an interview on this channel as well with Rahul Paniker. I did it before WAF, before he went to WAF. I think he finished 7th in this year's WAF. Yordolat Sorabai, who won WAF, Yordolat and Rahul had a maybe 15-second match. So that's cool. Like, at no point of time, Akimbo is 80 now. Wow, he used to be 70. Then I think it's Akimbo is really strong. Which WAF has Pork Chop won? Exactly my point. And I seriously doubt if Pork Chop or Lachlan Adair or Derek Smith or Doug Ehrlich or Brendan Elsesser, all of them, they have not won any WAF, and I seriously doubt any of them can bring more eyes or more pay-per-views than Rahul Paniker. Maybe Yusuf versus Rahul. No. Yusuf already beat Rahul in 2019, I think it was, at WAF. And even at this year's WAF, Yusuf finished, 2nd? And Rahul was 7th, I think. Yeah, 7th he was. So he's not at that level yet. But I think there are some things that... do you guys remember Yordolat Sarabai versus Rahul Paniker? So let me just show you. Sometimes, he got top rolled outside of the straps. That was bad as well at WAF. Maybe he needs to figure some things out because he still doesn't have that much experience at WAF level. Arm wrestling. Or maybe let's just type Rahul Paniker. And if you go to sort by view count, if you go to Instagram, man, Rahul Paniker is seriously killing it. What naive people like Engin fail to realize, India is emerging into techno-industrial society. The dollars will come from whatever the growing GDP in India. They for sure will. And every single YouTuber, you can ask every single YouTuber in the world, it doesn't matter where they live, if they have a significant audience, ask them which is the second country in terms of most views and which is the first country in terms of shorts. It's not even close. You can ask Ryan Bowen, you can ask Michael Todd, you can ask Devon Laird, you can ask Engin Terzi, you can ask anyone and see which country is getting most views in terms of shorts. India, it's not even close. Seriously, it's not even close. Indian audience in shorts is crazy. And if you look at the overall number of views, the number of views that India is generating right now is probably almost as good as the rest of the world. Every single day you see a video go viral here, arm wrestling video. Everyone, go to any Instagram channel, every single person who arm wrestles has a 1 million view video. Every one of them. Let me share the screen with you. Biggest audience. India is already by far the biggest arm wrestling audience as of now. Why did I start recording instead of sharing? Optimize for clip. So this was the match that I was talking about. Keep in mind, guys, 124,000 likes, 1.5 million views, and that's a match from WAF, a match that he lost. There is another match from the same WAF event which he won that has 10 plus million views. So from a WAF tournament, Rahul Paniker can generate 20 million shorts views. 20 million views from a WAF tournament. Who else can do that? Let me know. Who else can do that? That's the WAF champion. Yordulat Sarabhai won this WAF champion. And the first sign, he's slipping underneath. He's slipping underneath. Wait, let me start the stopwatch. I don't know how much seconds this match lasted. Offensive position. Right from the beginning. But Yordulat Sarabhai looks in complete control. Full cupping, Rahul Paniker is full cupping. Yordulat has been turned palm up. But the side pressure, the boost power is way too much. You see, yeah, the side pressure. Just impossible for Rahul Paniker. Impossible. So, he turned the WAF champion palm up. That's a good sign. It was at no point I'm saying it looked like that he's going to win the match. The match lasted for what? More than 20 seconds, 25 seconds. So that's kind of a cool sign. So the level is not there yet, but it is not like he's miles away. He's not miles away as some of the arm wrestlers are getting destroyed at East versus West. That is not happening here. He's the most popular WAF puller if you judge that based on views. Yeah. Another video has, I told you, like 10 plus million views. From the same event. China gaming might be the dominant, but their economy is crumbling with a lot of major companies having departed China for India, Malaysia, Vietnam. Only Sharkasov. Yeah, Oleg Sharkasov has one video which has like 11 million views, 10 million views. But no, bro. Rahul Paniker has way more views than that. Talking about Sharkasov, okay. But his long form video also has like 10 million views. So that's crazy. Pradeep, who has more residents, India or China? I think your country has more. Yeah, India recently crossed China in terms of population. I think a couple of months ago, 3 months ago. I don't know exactly. I ain't saying Rahul is weak, but Yordulat playing style is like that palms up defensive. No, he did win some matches dominantly where he wasn't in that position. So yeah, what you're saying, I totally get it. There is truth to that, but that's not the entire truth. That's all I would say. Pradeep, do you talk to Engin about India? Yeah, me, Paul Lin, we have mentioned Rahul Paniker multiple times to Engin, but Engin just looks at it that way that if he cannot generate pay-per-view sales, then I'm not going to invite him. Or if he cannot generate pay-per-view sales, then he needs to win WAF. What do you think about Indian heavyweights? Nowhere near the level of elites. Engin's 2 channels could milk his match on YouTube and have shorts and edits to get loads of views from one match. Yeah, it's guaranteed. It's not even a lucky draw or anything like that. It is guaranteed that he is going to generate views. Like, it just simply cannot go any other way around. What was it? Rahul Paniker, a match on Rahul Paniker's channel. Rahul Paniker versus Rambo. It's like a video, no lighting at all, nothing. First video on Rahul's channel. And poor quality video, everything. You literally cannot see what's going on there. And that first video on his match on his channel has like 1.5 million views. And that's a long form video. So that's crazy. Let me 12 million matches. Rahul Paniker at World Arm Wrestling Championship Turkey. 12 million views on that short. And that video has been deleted from when he defeated Larry Wheels A2 Motivation channel. I think he did a voiceover over it, and that got like 20 plus million views. SG Records, which WAF has anybody won? That's correct. By and large, others less accomplished arm wrestlers and arm wrestlers who are way past their prime have been invited to East versus West. I do agree with that. When Paniker competed in East versus West, his Indian fans can't afford the pay-per-view price. When Paniker competes, okay. But still the matches will get views, and when the matches will get millions of views, the next time they will purchase, that's when the sales will come. I do agree, the first time maybe people won't even know that he's going to compete there, But the sales will come next time. So if you want to get that pay-per-view sales out of Rahul, you'll have to invite him twice. What do you think of Devon's strap walk? Yeah, it should have been a restart. It should have been a restart. I don't know how it was called a pin. I was always wanted to go to India. Looks like a mysterious from here, plus those belly dancers. Lord have mercy. So, how long I have been on this live? 1 hour 4 minutes, guys. Thank you. I really appreciate your support. SG Records Roman, thanks, brother. I'll watch your live after that. And thanks. The Armwars review will be uploaded. Please give your feedback under this video and on that video as well. Doug Ehrlich, somebody mentioned. 90% of views must be Indians. On which video? Prediction on Devon versus Dennis. Right now, Devon looks like the favorite. I don't know how much Dennis is going to gain. Many good arm wrestlers in India other than Rahul Paniker as well. Yes, there are. 20-year-old boy from Kerala, his own state, beat Rahul this time. Imagine how he lost. Rahul lost on fouls, but that guy came back from B side and then beat Rahul. Imagine how many people would Indian people buy if Rahul participates at East versus West. Mario is saying 65 watching and 66 likes. Yeah, because people watch and then drop off. So thanks, guys. Thanks. Please leave a like before you leave. I really appreciate your time. Potential from India to compete. Rahul has good potential. The lightweights have more potential.